Once upon a time, deep in the forest, there lived a little rabbit named Fluffy. He was so called due to his soft and fluffy fur, which made him look cute and cuddly. Fluffy was a curious soul and always eager to explore the world around him. One sunny day, as he was hopping around the forest sniffing different flowers and plants, he met a wise old owl. The owl was perched on a branch and watching the world below him. "Hello, little rabbit," said the owl. "What brings you here today?" "I am just exploring," replied Fluffy, "and I have never seen you here before." "Who are you?" "I am the wise old owl," replied the bird. "I have been living here for many years and have seen much of the world's magic." Fluffy was fascinated by the wise old owl and asked him to teach him as much as he knew. The owl agreed, and they started spending time together every day. The owl taught Fluffy about the different animals that lived in the forest, such as squirrels, deer, and foxes. He also learned about different types of trees, plants, and flowers. Fluffy was amazed by how much he didn't know and how much there was to learn. One day, while they were out exploring, Fluffy saw a carrot patch and got excited. Carrots were his favorite food, and he couldn't resist the temptation to fill his belly with them. The patch belonged to a farmer who was tired of his crops being destroyed by animals. The farmer, seeing Fluffy eating his carrots, picked up his hunting gun and chased him around. Fluffy, being a quick rabbit, outsmarted the farmer and escaped back to the forest. However, he learned an important lesson that day, that animals needed to respect the farmer's property too. The wise old owl saw how scared Fluffy was and comforted him, reminding him that not all humans were cruel. They only needed to be respected, and the best way to live in harmony was by avoiding their property. Fluffy listened and learned a valuable lesson that day, to respect all living creatures and their belongings. He continued exploring the forest but with greater caution. Years passed, and Fluffy grew to be a wise and respected rabbit in the forest. He shared all his knowledge of the forest with the younger animals and often referred to the wise old owl's teachings. He lived his life in peace and harmony, knowing that all living creatures were connected, and it was their duty to preserve nature's beauty. And so, the legacy of Fluffy, the wise old rabbit, lived on in the forest, where he taught kindness, respect, and love for nature to generations of animals.